Chai is a product of passion designed by a Canadian couple that I don't personally know, but that spreads joy on every social media platform I'm active on. They have hosted tea parties with their backers, are really sociable in the comment section of their campaign, and slowly built a community around them with people who share their passion and love tea puns. On their Kickstarter profile, they describe themselves as tea and board game lovers, and this latter is proven by the huge number of games they backed on the platform. After successfully fulfilling their first project, Dan and Connie are back with the reprint of Chai and its expansion, Chai High Tea. Hello everyone and welcome to Ollie Plays a Lot. My name is Ollie, and in today's Before You Pledge section of the channel, we will take a look at Chai, designed by Dan and Connie Kazmaier, illustrated by Mary Haasdyk and Sahana VJ, and published by Steep Games, who sponsors today's episode by sending the game for the purposes of a review. Keep in mind that I own the deluxe version of the game, which comes with upgraded components, and I also have this beautiful playmat which can be purchased as an add-on. Chai is a family-weight set collection and resource management game for 1 to 5 players that plays in around 1 hour and has a solo, a competitive, and a cooperative mode. In the following, I will only briefly go through the rules so you get an idea of how the game plays, but if you want a complete rules explanation, check Rodney Smith's instructional how to play video. In Chai, all players run their own tea house and aim to fulfill the customers by serving them their favorite tea. On your turn, you perform one of the 3 available main actions. Purchase 1 or more key flavor tiles from the market, take 3 ingredients from the pantry, or reserve a customer and use an ability. And then you can fulfill 1 order if you wish so. At the end of the 5th round, the water is boiling and all players count up their scores, which is comprised of earned money, served customers, sets of different customers, and the majority in teacups. Whoever has the most points is the winner and can take the first sip of tea and set up the board for a new game. Chai stays true to its theme because it has a relaxing vibe, a fluid gameplay, and an appealing look. Just as with Ceylon, another tea-themed title, when learning about the theme, I was expecting a chill game with little to no take that, and I was happy I got exactly that. One of the particularities of the game is the way the market works. If identical key flavor tiles connect orthogonally, you can pay for the most expensive tile, take the whole group, and slide the remaining tiles to the left, possibly connecting other identical tiles, and continue shopping. Buying 3 or more flavors with one action can be very satisfying, and efficient purchases can help you quicker serve the clients. The rules can be taught in under 10 minutes, and because your actions make thematic sense, it will be easy to remember what you can or cannot do. Still, in case you forgot what your actions are, you can always check the player aid that some companies still don't include in their heavier games, only to infuriate everyone at the table. After playing Chai a couple of times, I chatted with Dan about my experience, and we both agreed that his creation fits best as a transition between 2 heavier titles or as an introductory game for new players. I and a few other of my play pals found it to be too easy for our taste and don't consider Chai a gamer's game. But I do see myself taking the game off the shelves when I want to play with my family, have unexperienced players at the table, or want to close the game night with something sweet and easy. In the cooperative mode of the game, you play against the town's greatest chaiwala and aim to collectively surpass his score. This version of the game also features 2 solo modes. One for the deluxe version of the game, in which you play against an AI and you roll 2 dice to determine his actions. And the other is the retail version of the game, in which you only aim to surpass a certain score to get a rank. If you're confused by the presence of the 2 solo modes, which have slightly different rules, welcome to the club. I was confused as well and again reached out to Dan, and he told me that in future prints the rulebook will contain the deluxe version of the solo mode as well. With all this said, Chai isn't a game I would mainly recommend playing solo, but rather in 2 if you want a more tactical game, or the maximum number of players if you're looking for a more dynamic experience. As mentioned earlier, your actions make thematic sense. For example, You take out cash from your register when visiting the market, but cannot return empty-handed, so you need to buy at least one flavor tile. The customers walking on the street can be served by anyone who prepares their favorite drink, while the ones already sitting in your tea house will patiently wait for their order. The superbly illustrated cards have people enjoying their tea, vloggers sitting together at the table, and even historical figures and movie characters. The game comes with a large deck of customer cards from which cards are revealed one by one on the customer board, and only 3 abilities are available at any given time from the 10 that are included in the deluxe version of the game. The market board is also set up differently every time you play and continuously changes each time someone purchases key flavor tokens. Despite all this, the base game has just an okay replay value, and after a few plays I felt the need for something extra that spices up the game. Luckily, the expansion promises to do exactly this, and it comes with 6 double-sided ability boards with 12 unique abilities and 2 transparent dice. Every inch of chai screams beauty and quality. The playmat is the thickest one I have ever played on. It helps keeping the play area organized, has a luxurious touch, and is so pleasing to look at. For its price, it is absolutely worth it, and I strongly suggest you check it out on the Kickstarter page. The box and cards have linen finish, the pantry board, the tea houses, the round marker thermometer, and the market board are made out of sturdy cardboard. And Steve's game gets a big plus point for making the latter one double layered, so the key flavor tokens slide easily. The double-sided acrylic key flavor tokens have a smooth and clean touch, and my favorite components, the 5 cups, are made out of a rubbery material and look and also feel absolutely phenomenal. The metal coins have a little wash on them, so they look realistic. Their design matches the theme, and I guess I don't have to explain that playing with them instead of the cardboard coins brings so much satisfaction. The artists working on the game created a joyful pencil-drawn world. I am a sucker for great art, so I was interested in the game without knowing anything about it, just because of the box cover and the art on the cards. Although some of my friends complained about how childish the world looks like, I really enjoyed the cards' vivid colors and the smiling characters that, again, accentuate the friendly tone of chai. The one thing I wish was added is some flavor text that could have brought the characters to life, and maybe choosing a thicker cardstock for the cards. The game trays insert is well thought out, so everything fits in it nicely, and as far as I've noticed, it has space for the content that comes in the expansion. As mentioned in the beginning of this episode, the designers of chai put in a lot of love and devotion in their craft. Given how light the game is, the main audience are definitely not the gamers, but rather families that like chatting over a game or that have little children playing, casual gamers who are looking for a top quality addition to their growing collection, and newbies who prefer a thematic and visually appealing gateway game. The gameplay is streamlined, the rules are easy to pick up, and from what I read, the expansion content will increase the replay value of the game without complicating it. The production value is fantastic, and these pencil-drawn illustrations set the mood for a friendly, light game. So if you prefer titles like Splendor or Parks over heavier titles, I am confident that chai will be your cup of tea. My name is Oli, and I'm so glad that we spent another Before You Pledge episode together. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to check out chai on Kickstarter and support the campaign if you wish to. See you on the next episode. Happy gaming!